Hello, first grade friends. It's good to see you again. Today, I will be sharing another one of my very favorite books, but this time it's a nonfiction book, and I actually do have a very favorite nonfiction author, and that author is Steve Jenkins. He writes so many amazing books about animals, and the information is always so interesting. He also includes really cool pictures in his books. So today I'm going to be reading Creature Features by Steve Jenkins. 25 animals explain why they look the way they do. If this starts to feel a little long at some point, you can always pause it or stop it and come back to it at another point. It's just super interesting, and who knows, right now I'm hearing all kinds of animals in my backyard. I hear birds chirping. We have two little chipmunks that like to run through, so you might even hear their little squeaks. Who knows? But a feature is something that you notice about an animal. It could be the way it looks, it could be the way it sounds, it could be the way it moves. But let's get moving. All right, we're gonna start with Deer Tapir. The tapir has a funny nose. At least it looks funny to us. To the tapir, however, its nose is not a joke. Being able to twist its snout from side to side helps this plant eater get to food in hard-to-reach places. Many creatures have a nose, mouth, eyes, feathers, or some other part that looks odd, silly, or even frightening. But these unusual features are there for a reason. In some way, they help these animals survive. In Creature Features, we go right to the source and ask 25 different animals to explain their strange appearance. So, what does that tapir have to say for itself? This is what he says. My nose isn't always twisted. I bend it when I want to reach some tender leaves or fruit. Can you imagine being able to bend your nose to smell what you wanted to? All right, our next pages are the Egyptian vulture and the baboon, or the mandrill. You may have seen this mandrill at the zoo. We're going to start over here. Dear Egyptian vulture, why no feathers on your face? That is an interesting feature. Are you sure you want to know? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I stick my face into the bodies of dead animals I eat, and feathers would get pretty messy. Whew. But it makes sense, right? The Egyptian vulture isn't going to pick and save to get groceries or pick up their food, right? They have to hunt for it. Dear mandrill, why is your nose so colorful? My bright red and blue nose tells other mandrills that I'm a full-grown male monkey, so they'd better not mess with me. My rear end is pretty colorful too, but I'd rather not talk about that. Ooh, look at this. Got a frilled lizard over here. Dear frilled lizard, what are you wearing around your neck? Ooh, that looks like a fancy little necktie, but it's not. He says, that's my frill. The extra skin that I unfurl when I feel threatened. Pretty scary, isn't it? And over here, we've got a red fan parrot. Dear red fan parrot, where did you get that funny hat? And the red fan parrot responds, I'm not wearing a hat. Those are my feathers. When I'm frightened, I fan them out to make me look larger and more intimidating. Intimidating is a great word that Steve Jenkins uses in this book, and intimidating means to scare others, especially, I'm guessing, other animals that might want to eat it. Dear harpy eagle. So let's take a quick look at that harpy eagle. Dear harpy eagle, and why are your feathers sticking out? Well, it's not because I'm scared. I'm one of the largest, fiercest birds in the world. Those feathers help me hear by directing sounds to my ears. Oh, I bet the sounds bump the feathers and go right to his ears. Amazing. Dear leaf-nosed bat, seriously? Is that your nose? And the leaf-nosed bat says, I know it looks strange, but my nose directs the high-pitched sounds I make, which helps me find my way as I fly. A nose with directions? Amazing. Who needs a GPS? Okay, I love this next picture. It's so big, it takes up 2 pages. I bet this is the actual size. Let's take a look. Oh, friends, look at that. It looks like a frog of some sort. Let's see what it says. Dear horned frog, your mouth is ginormous. Why so big? What do you guys think? Why do you think that frog has such a big mouth? Do you think it's for eating or making a loud sound? Let's find out. Well, I like to eat, but I don't have teeth, so I swallow my prey whole. A gulp down. Ready for this, guys? Mice, lizards, spiders, insects, just about anything I can fit into my mouth. Amazing. Oh, look at that, a little hamster. Huh. So sweet. Dear hamster, why are your cheeks so fat? Hold on, that's not fat, it's my dinner. I store seeds and nuts in my cheek. I'll take them back to my burrow and eat them later. Oh, it's like a to-go bag or a shopping bag. He can store them for later. Pretty cool feature. Love these. Do you guys know what that is? That's a pufferfish. And they're saying, dear pufferfish, you've got me worried. Are you going to explode? No, I won't burst. I've inflated my body with water to make it tougher for a big fish to swallow me. Ooh, super smart. Look what else happens. The words don't say it, but I bet you're noticing on the picture when the pufferfish inflates its body, look what else is sticking out. Looks like little spiny parts. I bet those would be really pokey and dangerous. I wouldn't want to touch a pufferfish. Here we go. Dear Bighorn Sheep, don't those huge horns get in your way? Well, they can be a pain, but I'm a male sheep, and to impress females, I have to fight with other guys. We bang our heads together, and my big horns help me win. What? That's crazy. Okay, take a look at this guy. What do you guys think that is? Oh my goodness. It looks like an elephant with tusks, but then that nose reminds me of a tapir. And down here it almost looks like a pig. What do you guys think? Well, it says, Dear Babarusa. Oh, a Babarusa. Your tusks look dangerous. Do you fight with them? I'm wondering that too. Sometimes I battle other males for territory or mates, and it can get pretty rough. I would not want to battle a Babarusa. Oh, look at this. It's a Starnose Mole. Look at that nose. It looks like it has an octopus for a nose. Dear Starnose Mole, what is that weird thing growing on your face? Well, actually, that's my nose. I live underground, and I use the tentacles on my snout to feel my way in the dark and find tasty worms and grubs to eat. Worms and grubs? No, thank you. But I bet that is delicious to this type of mole. Dear mole rat. Oh, my goodness. Have you ever thought about getting braces? Okay, so that's funny. Steve Jenkins noticed that this type of animal has really big teeth, so he's being funny when he puts that in there. See, friends, even nonfiction can be funny. Not really. I dig tunnels through the earth with my teeth. Fortunately, they're outside my lips, so I can burrow without getting dirt in my mouth. That's amazing. Have you guys ever dug with your hands or dug with a shovel? This guy has built-in teeth, has a built-in shovel, his teeth for digging. Amazing. This is a bearded seal. I think I know why they call it a bearded seal. You guys too? All of the little whiskers, right? Looks like he has a beard of his own. Don't those whiskers tickle? Not that I've noticed. I use them to feel along the seafloor for crabs, clams, and other good things to eat. Ah, they're his food finder. You guys take a peek at this strange creature. Whoa! The first time I read this book, this was the first time I've ever seen or learned about a creature like this. Maybe for you too, maybe not. Dear axolotl, why do you have feathers growing out of your head? Those aren't feathers, they're gills. They let me breathe underwater. And in case you're wondering, my name is pronounced axolotl. I think I said axolotl. I should have looked at the pronunciation. Now I know. Axolotl. Axolotl. Cool. Oh my goodness. Look at this. What? What do you think, you guys? Is it an alien? No. Listen. Dear spice bush swallowtail caterpillar, why are you staring at me? Ha! Fooled ya. Those aren't my eyes. They're spots on my tail. But hungry birds leave me alone because they mistake me for a snake. Wow, it seems like this caterpillar is the master of disguise. Hey, does this look familiar? I bet you're thinking that looks like the cover. You're right. Dear giant panda, who gave you those black eyes? No one. We pandas all have them. The dark fur around my eyes makes me look bigger and fiercer to a predator. I hope. Boy, pandas are sure sweet. Oh, it's a red squirrel. Dear red squirrel, does that fur on your ears help you hear better? No, it's there to keep my ears warm. It falls off in the summer and grows back in the winter. Oh, no winter gear for that little guy. Dear giraffe, why is your tongue purple? If any of you have ever been to the Milwaukee County Zoo, you may have seen those long, dark purple tongues at the giraffes at the zoo. Let's find out why. I live in Africa where the sun is very bright. My tongue, which I use to pluck leaves and grass, is dark purple so that it won't get sunburned. Cool. And as you can see, I've got a lot of tongue to protect. Isn't that the truth? Oh my goodness. Have you guys seen this one? This is the first time. When I read this book the first time, I never knew about this either. Look at this guy. What? Dear blobfish. Oh my goodness, I have to say that one more time. Blobfish. Did you ever think there was a creature called a blobfish? What on earth happened to you? Being on dry land instead of in the ocean is my problem. At home, deep in the sea, I look just like another fish. So it looks just like that, you guys. But I'm out of the water and gravity is smushing me. Here's what I usually look like. So I should say, here's what it looks like when gravity is smushing it and it's out of the water. But when it's back in the sea, it looks like a regular old fish that you would see. Surprising, right? Dear sun bear, why is your tongue so long? I love to eat ants and termites. With my long tongue, I can reach into their nests and slurp them up. And I just thought he was being silly. Ooh, dear shoebill stork, why do you need such a burly beak? Whoa! I eat fish, big fish, and they wriggle and squirm. My strong beak gives me a good grip on their slippery bodies. That would be a great beak for catching and holding on to food. Okay, ready for this one? Dear thorny devil, why are you so spiny? I bet a lot of you are making some guesses already. Think about it. Would you want to bite down on me? Not many animals would. My spines also direct any rainwater that falls onto my head right into my mouth. Oh, rain catchers too. Look at this guy. And finally, dear rock hyrax, a question for you. What sharp teeth you have. Are you dangerous? Not usually. I'm a vegetarian, but I'll defend myself with my tusks if I have to. I love that those are his tusks. And in the end, if this is a book you like, you could look for this book at the library, but it just shows you how some of these animals compare to one another. And then just some more interesting information on the back. Friends, if I had to say the main idea from this book, Creature Features, I learned that animals have special features that help them do many things to survive, like get food, find a friend, or even help it to protect itself from predators by attacking or even hiding. amazing. If you liked this book or you thought the pictures were cool, I challenge you to look for some more books by Steve Jenkins. I promise you won't be disappointed. Friends, happy reading. Continue to be voracious readers, and we'll read soon.